What's good? It's your boy DopeSomething. Welcome back to the channel. So I'm ready to show y'all why Hulk is now getting banned in every single ranked match once you reach D2 and above. This man is a fucking menace to society. If you're fighting a Hulk, oh, good luck, Charlie. And disclaimer before this video starts. You're gonna have to excuse these throws that I'm doing to Wolverine because guess what? I never had to throw Wolverine before, so it's my first time. So watch him out, okay? Shut it out. I understand it was trash. I apologize to him formally, in the middle, and after the match. But, excuse me, that's not what this is about. How do you want to play Wolverine in these high rank lobbies? Now, I said Wolverine, I meant Hulk. You know what I meant. Hulk is literally a beat the fuck out of whatever you can get your hands on tank. I'm gonna say it again for you. Hulk is literally beat the fuck out of anybody, anything, any it that you can get your hands on. But he's a in and out type of playstyle. Now here's what I mean when I say this. He has a jump that's a dash, obviously, that leaps you in front of, into the air, so on and so forth. He has a clap ability that does damage, and he has his shield as well as his exalt, which basically banishes a player for a certain amount of time. And only Hulk can knock him out of it. Now, how do you want to play Hulk? Now, by no means am I a veteran Hulk player. Let's get this out the way now. I only played him a couple times. But I've done very well, and I've seen a whole lot of Hulks play Hulk. That's been the bane to my existence. Therefore, I picked up a couple tips. So, allow me to express to you, the Grandmaster player, how to play Hulk. With Hulk, you want to constantly keep his jump charged, as you can see. If you can go into your settings, I don't have a thing into the video. I'm sorry, but you're trying to take my word for it. You can go into settings, and once you go to controls, combat, and if you're on a controller, it's gonna say controller, right? There's a setting that allows you to switch his leap from a hold to charge it to just a press. You want to turn that on expeditiously and immediately. That way you ain't sitting here about to break your butt. Because I don't know if you ever tried to hold X, move, and aim all at the same time, but it's not easy. So go ahead and change that and make your life a whole lot easier. Now, let's talk about Hulk, his abilities, how to use them, so on and so forth. Shall we? Now, first ability we're going to talk about is in banner form, which is his regular form. You only get one ability, and that's his grenade. Now, you should never be in this form, ever. Unless, obviously, you get knocked out of your ultimate, which is his Hulk form. But if you're in this form, as you can see, as you do damage, it will recharge your ultimate meter extremely quick. This form sucks, okay? It sucks. So if you ever get dismissed from the Hulk, you better spray and pray as fast as possible and stay out the way to try to get back Hulk. Now, let's go to the main ice on the cake who we really came to talk about, Hulk himself. Now, his L1, again, I'm playing on PlayStation, so these might be different buttons for you. Figure it out. That's all I can tell you. So his left trigger for me, or his L1, is his clap. Or no, oh, my bad. It's his exalt. His first ability to the left is his exalt. What that does is that as long as you hit any player, obviously an enemy player, it will basically lock them in a stunned state for several seconds. And when I say several, I mean it's a good 4 or 5 seconds, maybe longer than that, that they can't move, they can't do anything but sit. The best way to use this ability is to, 1, exalt a healer so they can't heal their tanks or anybody else. 2, exalt the tanks so they can no longer block, their healers, so on and so forth. Or use it to buy yourself time before your other abilities come back up. Your R1, which for me is my clap, is a damaging field that, it's just a clap forward that does damage. It's really that simple. And His square for me is his shield. Now his shield does have a breaking point, but it is a AoE and vulnerability shield. You do not want to use this before you go into a fight. Say that again. You do not want to use this shield before you go into a fight. You want to use it as you're in the fight. So say you dive on somebody, boom, you're going to punch them a couple times, bow, 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 bow. Then you're going to hit your shield when you're around your team preferably. That way they also get the shield, you can use it to attack. Or you can use it before, but you'll have less time to fight with. It's really up to you how you use it, so on and so forth. As well as, his shield can absorb one-shot abilities. I will say that again. His shield can absorb one-shot abilities, aka ults, stuns, anything you can think about. It can absorb the hit. Okay, it might break it, but it can absorb it. Keep this in mind if you want to save your team. You hear a strange ult coming, hit your shield. You hear a Scarlet ult, hit the shield. Or another little tip for Hulk is while he's in the air, after you jump and you swing, you can knock enemies out the air. Doesn't matter who they are. Scarlet ult, you can knock her out the air. Strange, if he's sitting in the air, you can knock him out the air. Iron Man, again, knock him out the air. All you have to do is literally do his jump attack and just swing and pray. That's how you do it. Really that simple. Now, 6 minutes in so far. It's probably gonna be like a 9-minute video. Let's talk about how to actually play Hulk himself now and positioning, so on and so forth. With Hulk exclusively, you want to literally jump in and just start beating whatever you can. Tanks, beat them. Healers, beat them. DPS, beat them, but be careful. With that being said, depending on your situation, you want to go for their healers first, if possible. You know, usually they'll be in the back line. If they're in the back line, go for the healers first and try to kill them first, because they won't be able to stop you. I'm gonna be honest with you. No one can stop you in this form. Or what you can do, what I do, is if they have a Doctor Strange or whatever and he puts his shield up, just beat him down. Because since you're doing melee attacks, they go through the shield. So you can go through basically any shield that they put up, whatever. So basically your job is just to beat him up. It's a beat him up game. Keep in mind of your health to a very traumatic event. As you can see here, boom. They jumped in, I shielded my whole team, we out of the Agamotto, we won easy like that. But be aware of where your healers are indefinitely, because they are what's going to keep you in Hulk form. When you start taking too much damage, be ready to hop and leap away. Go back to your healers, your strategists, let them heal you up, and you're going to re-jump right back into the fight. That simple. If you master how to repeat this process over and over again, you'll basically be unkillable. Now, last but not least, his ultimate ability. It enrages him, which basically increases his size like 3 times. It gives all his punches knockback damage and extra, as well as you can clap every 2 to 3 seconds. In this form, you do not want to use his ultimate to basically bash somebody into the ground. Do not do it. That's going to waste your ult and it immediately reverts you back into the original Hulk form. It's a waste of time. Just sit in that form and keep clapping away until your heart desires. But that's basically it. Hulk is real simple. You get in, you beat him up, get out. Hope y'all enjoyed the video. Leave a like, comment, subscribe, and I will catch y'all in the next video. Peace.